Let's go on to another thing that I think I've asked most of my guests now, and it's such a great question, and that's about getting financially fit. That's what our program is all about, staying in financial shape and good shape. Do you remember when you felt like you had gotten financially fit, if in fact you did?
I do remember, and it was about, 22 years ago, but it seemed like yesterday. And my situation was that my husband and I had 2 kids under 2, living in Los Angeles. We're house poor, both of us working very hard and having to get some help for watching the kids to pay the mortgage. Mm-hmm. Housing prices were just so high, as they still are in many, many cities across the country. And then we sat down and had an outlook of private schools, things getting more and more expensive, gas, cars. So we devised a plan, and within 6 months, we moved cities. We did some research as to cities that had a better quality of life for the stage of life we were in, that also had a healthy job market. And we were able to relocate. In this case, we went to Seattle, Washington, where I found a job. My husband could stay home with the kids, which was wonderful. Mm-hmm. And we found a house that was twice as big as our little tiny place in L.A. and half the mortgage.
You researched your future.
Yeah.
It's what you did. You said, okay, let's research and see how we're going to live the rest of our lives, or at least the next few years, to see if we can make this work for us.
Well, we did it from a perspective of fear. We sat down and said, how are we ever going to make this happen? And we did not like the outlook at all. And so we did it both from need, but we took action on our goal, which was to get financially fit, and packed up, moved away from my family, which was hard to do, my mom and everything, but we did it and never looked back, never regretted it. We knew we could always come back. There were always choices we could make later, but we had to make choices now, and we did. We just packed up and moved. I got my job first, and then we moved following getting employment.
My guest is Dana Manciagli. She's an author. She is a motivator, a public speaker, and as you heard, a planner in terms of her future being financially fit. We asked that question because we all have to face it, and we're all in it together, folks. When we come back, we're going to talk about her book and about some other things that I think might be motivational for you. This is Home and Family Finance. I'm Paul Berry.